So while I was at Perpignan, the photo festival, I had the opportunity to sit down with other photographers that were creative like me, that were, thought outside the box and took a lot of portraits and landscape photos, animal photos. And I still remember today, I was in this big square and there were tons of chairs all around. And it was probably in the middle of the day, and I had meetings with a lot of my friends and colleagues, and also people that I didn't know. It was just very open, and you could approach people and set up meetings and sit there and talk. I met this person that was a publisher and loved creating photography books. And I wrote a book when I was in high school called Apprentice Lessons Learned on the Front Lines of Life. And I shared my stories about my photojournalism in that book, in 10 mini photo essays. And I shared my experiences writing the book. And he said, wow, how cool is that? That's how I started. So he said he was also in high school and college, and he got into the publishing world. He didn't know exactly what type of writing he really wanted to do, but he loved artwork, he loved photography, and he started a publication company. And we just sat down and started talking at the festival. We exchanged cards and information, and he was there to pick up business with photographers that wanted to become writers or wanted to make their work into books. And I thought it was just a cool, interesting thing, just being there and networking and seeing people and exploring, exchanging cards. And that's what I did. There was another person that was a newspaper publisher, and he was there trying to get clients, photographers, freelancers that were from all around the world so that he could get images for his publication. We sat down, I told him, hey, I know a lot of photographers, I'm a photographer myself, I think that I could submit images to you. We exchanged cards, and then we moved on to the next person. There were other photographers there that worked at photo agencies, celebrity photo agencies, and news agencies that I got the opportunity to meet. These people just love to have a great time. When you go out to these trade shows, people often they're not tense, they're not in the office, they're not really working, they're networking, but they're having fun. And I think that it's important for people to go to these trade shows and explore and have a good time. You think outside the box, you meet other people. I said to myself when I started out on the trip, I said, I don't know what's going to happen on the trip. Is it just going to be me and my friends? Or are we just going to be talking? What exactly are we going to be doing? I didn't really know what to expect. I looked online at YouTube. I looked at pictures. I saw that, hey, this was a great photo festival, but what am I going to get out of it? And I think it's important when you are going to these trade shows, don't be so much in the box. Approach people. I didn't know what they were going to say to me. Were they going to reject me? Were they going to say, no, I have another meeting or whatever? But they were all super friendly, and I met so many people, and it was just a really great ambiance being there in the middle of Perpignan in this city with the cobblestone buildings and the marble streets with the cafes and the small motorcycles and the compact cars. And it was just an awesome experience that I'll never forget.